I told my stepson he is not a victim. He's just spoiled and entitled. Dylan is 16 and has been running the same place since I moved in 4 years ago. Anything he doesn't get becomes evidence of abuse. Any boundary becomes cruelty. When I asked him to load the dishwasher, he told his mom I was treating him like a servant. When I said he couldn't have his friends over on a school night, he told his school counselor he didn't feel safe at home. That one cost my husband Marcus and me 3 weeks of meetings and a home visit from a social worker who took one look at Dylan's bedroom, his gaming setup, his overflowing closet, and closed the case in 40 minutes. His mom fed it. Every complaint Dylan brought her became a weapon in the custody arrangement. She'd coached him so well that he knew exactly which words triggered mandatory reporting and used them like a remote control. Marcus saw it but didn't want to believe it. So I kept quiet and managed it and told myself it would get better when Dylan got older. Last Sunday, Marcus's whole family came for dinner. His parents, his sister, her husband, everyone. Dylan had asked to go to his friend's house that afternoon and Marcus had said no because family dinner was non-negotiable. Normal parenting. Dylan spent the hour before dinner in his room and came down to the table with this expression I knew well. Halfway through dinner, Marcus's mom asked Dylan how school was going. Dylan put his fork down and said it was hard to focus sometimes because home was really stressful. Marcus's dad looked up. Dylan kept going, said he felt like he was walking on eggshells, that he never knew what kind of mood things would be in when he got home, that he didn't really feel like he belonged in his own house. He didn't look at me once while he said it. He didn't have to. Marcus started to say something and I put my hand on his arm. Then I looked at Dylan and said his name. He looked at me. I told him I was going to say something I should have said a long time ago and I needed him to actually hear it. The table went quiet. I told him I had reorganized my entire life to make room for him, that I had bitten my tongue for 4 years while he told teachers and counselors and his mother things that weren't true, that a social worker had sat in our living room because he'd used language he knew would trigger a report over being told no about a school night. I told him I understood that his parents' divorce was hard and that adjusting to a new family was hard and I had genuine compassion for that. But I told him there was a difference between struggling and weaponizing that struggle against someone who had never once been cruel to him. I told him he wasn't a victim. He was a 16-year-old boy who'd learned that playing one got him whatever he wanted, and I was done pretending not to see it. Dylan's face went red. He said I was attacking him at dinner in front of everyone. I said I was telling him the truth in front of everyone because every other conversation had happened behind closed doors and somehow never counted. Marcus's mom was very still. His sister was looking at the table. Marcus didn't tell me to stop. That was its own answer. Dylan pushed his chair back and went upstairs. His mom got a text 20 minutes later. I know because Marcus told me, and whatever Dylan sent her, she was calling Marcus before we'd even finished eating. Marcus came to bed that night and said he thought I was right but wished I'd picked a different moment. I told him I'd been waiting 4 years for the right moment and it never came. He didn't say anything after that. Dylan hasn't spoken to me since Sunday. His mom wants a mediation call. I haven't agreed to it yet. Now I'm stuck wondering if I'm the asshole.